Hi, welcome back to A Curvy Girl's Guide to Dating and Weight Loss. Gosh, it's been ages and ages since I've done one of these. Quite a few reasons for that. One being the latest lockdown, and it's not often that I'm child-free and actually have been bothered to do my hair and makeup. So I thought, right, well, I have no child. I'm looking pretty reasonable. Let's do a little vlog. So lots happened since my last one. Christmas being the main one, which for me lasted a good 4 weeks, I'm going to say, because I had the gluttony of Christmas. Then I had a major sort of yo-yo at the beginning of the year. But I'm firmly back on track. I've now lost another 2 pounds this week. So my total loss is 3 stone and 2 pounds, which I'm really, no, 3 pounds, 3 stone, 3 pounds. So really, really pleased with that. I regret, I'm not going to lie, how much I ate and drank over Christmas because of how tough it's been to get it off, how quickly it went on quite dramatically. So another sort of lesson learned, I think, along the way with the old dieting. I started the year off with the intention of doing the Cambridge diet. I've done it before, never successfully, and only for, I think, a maximum probably 3 weeks. Cambridge diet is a meal replacement diet. And I quickly realised that it just wasn't going to work for me. We're in another lockdown. I've got time on my hands, and opening packets and sticking them in the microwave or adding hot water to them just wasn't cutting it for me. I need to cook. It's a pleasure for me. I like shopping for food, I like cooking it, and I like eating it. So taking away 2 of those elements, just it didn't work, and quite quickly realised it wasn't going to work. So I started planning and thought about the Michael Mosley diet, which is 800 calories, which a friend of mine's done, and she did it very successfully for a short term. So that 800 calorie mark seemed to play a bit of a role in a rapid weight loss, which is what I'm after. At the end of the day, I want this to happen quickly. So I thought, right, well, there's got to be a way of eating breakfast, lunch, dinners, snacks, if I want them, for around 800 calories a day. So started doing lots and lots of research, and sure enough, there is. I eat a very varied diet at the moment. Anything I fancy, it's like a challenge to me to find a way of getting it within my calorie content. I stick to it pretty religiously during the week, as well as exercising. I'm walking probably averagely about 3 miles a day, and I'm trying to fit in some aerobic workouts with resistance weights as well, to keep me toned as I'm going along. So during the week I'm being super good, and then I'm relaxing it at the weekends. Anybody who knows me knows that I love a drink, and that's just not going to change. Doing an 800 calorie meal replacement where I can't drink, it's just not going to work for me. I have to find something sustainable, and so far this is going really well. I think I'm 3.5 weeks in now, and I've lost 1 stone and 2 pounds. Most of that stone was, all of that stone was what I'd already put on. So, I'm back to pretty much where I started, but it's happened quickly. I've managed to get it off quickly, and I'm enjoying it. I think this week, for instance, I was like, oh, really want Chinese. I think it's because it's the Chinese New Year this week, and I was like, right, I've got to find a way of doing this. And sure enough, I did. And if anybody's seen my social media posts, Tuesday night, I just had a feast. It was absolutely delicious. My daughter ate every mouthful with me. She was like, what's different with this rice, Mum? What is it, low dough? What's different with it? I said, I'll tell you when you finished it, dear. When I told her it was cauliflower, her face dropped. I was like, well, there we go. Now we know that you like cauliflower rice, darling. She was like, okay, Mummy, yeah, okay. But anyway, listen, she's been great with all of this because she's been out walking with me, and in a week, so last Monday to this Monday, she was with me all that time, and I clocked all our mileage on different apps. and she walked 21 miles with me. So I'm really proud. She's only 7, only got little legs, and she did the whole, in fact, probably more than what I did, because one of those days was a trip to the park and I just kind of paced up and down where she was running around the park and running around the fields and stuff. So yeah, really, really pleased that she's sort of on board and doing it with me. And, you know, as far as kids are concerned, I'm trying to find healthy versions of things. So, you know, she said, oh, I really want a waffle with your new George Foreman grill. I was like, right, okay, well, let's work this out. So, you know, we did a waffle made out of Lodo, and she loved it. She has no idea that that's not how a waffle should normally taste. For her, it's, you know, it tastes sweet. Tastes like a waffle. She's happy. We made Lodo brownies this week. They're only 60 calories a brownie. Again, she's happy. It's a chocolate cake. She's in. So yeah, so it's working not just for me, but actually for both of us, and it's helping towards a happy, healthy household, which I'm pleased about. Which is about all I can really focus on at the moment. It's a weird lockdown again. The first lockdown I got into gardening. The second lockdown I got into crafting. And this lockdown, hands down, I am absolutely obsessed with diet and nutrition and exercise. So it has taken over my life. If I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, I go downstairs, make myself a cup of tea, and I have my ever trusty pad with me. So just to give you a little example, everything I eat gets written down, weighed. I'm in the process of typing it all up so it makes actual sense, but I'll sit and scribble in my book different recipe ideas, different options, what I think the calorie content will be, and then when I come to make it, I measure everything out as I go, and then I can work out exactly where we're at with it. So yeah, it's kept me sane, actually. The exercise has also kept me sane. I'm on a little group with some friends that started off as a January challenge, and we've carried it on through February, and we've all got different challenges that we want to complete exercise wise. It's kept us all accountable, and every day we post to each other what we've done exercise wise, and that's really helped. So you know who you are. Thanks, girls. So yeah, dating wise, zilch, zero, nada going on. A couple of weeks ago, or maybe a bit longer actually, I over a weekend when I was child free, I thought, oh, let's sign up to the sites again. You know, I'm still got subscriptions running, so I can just reactivate them. So I reactivated a couple, and got a few messages. On Match, for instance, there's nobody new on there. I've seen all the guys in the local area that fit my criteria. On Facebook dating, I clicked something by mistake that said worldwide, I think. So I ended up getting like 500-600 messages from lots of different countries, different people of different ages. So I was like, I can't cope with that. So that went. And I'm just not bothered. I would rather on a Friday night have a couple of drinks and video chat with friends, or sit and watch, you know, a movie, sit and play board games with my daughter, to be quite frank, than messaging random men on dating sites. It's just, it's not even appealing to me at the moment. I think until you can actually go out on a date, it's a bit pointless. So, and actually a lot of the guys seem quite down and depressed, and I'm trying really hard to keep on an even keel at the moment. It's, you know, it's important that I keep on an even keel. I think there's a lot of people sort of going very up and down with what's going on, and I'm doing okay, and I'm quite liking that fact. So I can't cope with some guy that I've never met telling me how depressed he is, because I'm not going to be that person to fix him, to be quite frank. So yeah, so dating's gone by the by, but you know, that's the way it is, and I'm quite happy with that. At the moment, it's literally all about the weight loss. So I'm sorry if my page is a bit boring at the moment and a bit repetitive, but it's what I can do, it's what I can control. And I'm really, really pleased with how things are going. So yeah, it's going to start getting harder now. The weight loss is slowing up, as it always does. But I'm convinced that if I carry on exercising the way I am, carry on restricting the calories during the week, and, you know, let myself have my treats at the weekend and a few drinkies, then it should hopefully be a recipe for success. So that's me, that's Charlie from A Curvy Girl's Guide to Dating and Weight Loss. Without much dating, I'm afraid, at the moment, but all about the weight loss, so at least something's good's coming from it. And I'll touch base and catch in with you guys soon. Okay,